Hi everybody and welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with me and with Goofuth. And a lot of things happened yesterday in the last session. For one, Goofuth actually has his... where do we go? Has his Wookiee bodyguard back, Zalbar! Yippee! He's not kidnapped by his brother anymore, Chunda, because in fact his brother is dead. And the new leader of the Wookiees here on Kashyyyk, or at least of that village, Rocco, if I'm pronouncing that right, is actually Zalbar's father. So that's good. And not only do we have Goofuth's Wookiee bodyguard back, but also he's of course in good standing with his people again, and he has a cool new weapon, Baka's Ceremonial Blade, which is an ancient Wookiee weapon that goes back to a Wookiee hero, a legendary Wookiee hero named Baka. And the other thing is, there's a new guy on board, Jolly Bindo, or as Goofuth likes to call him, Old Man Bindo. And yeah, he met him down on in the Shadowlands, and it's quite the interesting fella. And I actually think that Goofuth is very interested in him. He hasn't quite made up his mind about what to think about him, but he's very, very interested in Old Man Bindo. Which is a good point, because we actually haven't been able to find the old coot yet aboard the Ebon Hawk. No idea who he is. Gotta admit, last time we looked for him I was a little bit tipsy, so maybe I just overlooked him. Some Kashyyyk. Ah, okay. I don't know if we actually looked in here, but there's Old Man Bindo, and Goofuth, of course, wants to have a little chat with him if he's going to be part of our crew, at least for the time being, because that was one of Bindo's conditions for helping Goofuth. Being allowed being allowed aboard the Ebon Hawk, and yeah, just getting off this planet.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Oh, he makes healing kits. How handy.
I suppose I could whip up something, a few herbs and such. You do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it.
Alright. You like the guy. And Goofuth, I think, is warming up to him as well. Now, what exactly... A healing kit, I assume. Oh, wow! That's actually a life support pack. That's handy, because I know we had only one of those. Not bad.
Got something on your mind?
You know about those Giska?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Rambo. What do you say?
Alright. Yeah, first things first. We're lugging a lot of stuff around with us. And it's probably a good idea to do some general inventory management. I know you're not the hugest fan of this, but it's got to be done, and it's part of the game. First of all, just checking... No. Oh, there we go. Alright, Darth Benton's fiber armor, which is, I believe, upgradable. Yeah. So that's good because we actually have upgrade items at this point. And we're going to need to take care of lightsabers. Now, Old Man Bindo may need things, although... yeah, why not? Take the strength gauntlets. Nobody's using them anyway. And... okay... I actually think... do you have anything better? We do have the Caldroma robes, and I think he's tempted to give them to Old Man Bindo. We have a Master robe, which should be better than what Bindo's wearing. Ugh, we're going to have to put all of these back again. Never mind. Yeah. So that's 2 plus 8. That's 3 plus 8. Yeah, it's given the master rope. It seems fitting for a man of his stature. Alright. I think the Kaldroma ropes, well, he does like Bindo, but the Kaldroma ropes are on Juhani for a reason, because she's Mission's bodyguard, and it's not really because he likes her so much, it's because of her position. Oh. No. No, neither. Damn it, where were those clothes? That's odd. Alright, let's just put them in here. Okay. There we go. Goody. Now, before we do the rest of this stuff, let's... Oh, first of all... I doubt we get anything good for the rest of the guys. You may actually... Yeah, that's better. Yeah. We're of course keeping his repeating blaster for that, but I think he's gotten... I think Kendra has tasted blood. I think he likes being a melee for the time being, so why not indulge him? No, Kalonot's battle level. I doubt anything's going to top that. Sending a lawsuit, perhaps? No, that's not better either. Oh no. Okay. Now. No, you need the dexterity bonus. Oh, but somebody mentioned that something may be better than the bowcaster for... So that's pistol, Mandalorian, the Ripper. Judas bowcaster. Oh, we're definitely going to see if that's not maybe better than Zorba's bowcaster. No, it's not. Okay. It's 19, 3 to 10. No, bowcaster's still the bee's knees. Unless this is upgradable? No, it's not. I actually think we're good equipment-wise. Can't really think of anything else at any rate. Unless maybe some pistols for you, possibly? Okay, you got the Zoidberg blaster. 611 plus 19. It does do more damage. It's only one less to hit. That's not as good though. Sure. Let's... No. Let's switch to that. I think we could do better on this side. 8, 15, 16. No. No. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good equipment-wise for the time being. Let's get to our lightsabers. That is including, of course, Old Man Bindo's lightsabers. And another thing I wanted to mention, Goofuth didn't take a stimulant today. He was in high spirits when he woke up. Even though he did take a stimulant last night. Because, well, he was really successful here on Kashyyyk, and unlike his success on Korriban, it wasn't tainted with all aggression and bloodshed. Well, it was too, but he did actually do a good thing, and everybody pretty much agrees on that. Even Bastila, I think, would agree that this would have been the right side to do. Not that that's any important, really, but he's feeling good about himself, and well, let's just see how long he lasts this time. Oh yeah, of course, I wanted to get to the workbench. Now, first of all, armor. The light exoskeleton, that's missions. Let's try to upgrade that. Okay. That would give... Oh, interesting. Brilliant. Missions now... Actually, tell you what. She doesn't need the strength. He's going to give her the mesh underlay, but he's going to use the armor reinforcement for himself. There we go. Taking care of mission is important, but he's not completely stupid. I mean, there we go. Okay, now let's see what new crystals we got. Let's just... Oh... Tell you what, we're going to do that in a completely different fashion. We're going to... No. We're going to start here. Next door, that's what we didn't know what it did. Keen, alright. It's basically increasing the critical threat range, but... no. Goofuth is good. Old Man Bindo, on the other hand... Sure, let's give him those. Yeah. Manny, do we have anything to... Oh, we do! Alright. A lot, actually. Zalba's going to kick ass! Massive criticals, attack and damage. Even droid damage. Alright, yeah, that didn't do too much for Goofuth. Then again, we got the armor upgraded and everything. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Goofuth, of course, still on Kashyyyk and not yet going to leave because he still has some unfinished business out there. Now, who's going to take with him? First of all, he's going to take... Old Man Bindo. Because he actually, well, he's taking a shine to the old coot. That's mostly because, first of all, it's interesting. Goofuth knows that Bindo was at one point a Jedi because he fought the Sith, and, well, makes sense to assume that he's a Jedi because he's a Jedi Counselor. The thing is, though, he mentioned explicitly that he's not affiliated with the Jedi anymore, and Goofuth is, of course, interested in that because, first of all, he seems to have a similar attitude to the whole light and dark side thing as Goofuth has. Also, Goofuth is quite interested in what happened to Jolie Bindo if, for example, he did something to anger the Jedi Council, which would be fine with Goofuth, obviously, or even more interestingly, if the Jedi Council did something to anger Bindo. So he's going to try to find out what that's all about. And the interesting thing is that Bindo, of course, is a pretty old and inexperienced guy. And Goofuth actually thinks that it might be handy to tap into that experience. All the more so because Old Man Bindo doesn't really want to impose his wisdom on anybody. He's simply not bothered. He simply can't be bothered. He's not interested to do that. He's well... The fact that he doesn't want to be a teacher, he doesn't want to be a leader, he doesn't want to question Goofuth's authority or his decisions just because he can't be bothered, makes him all the more interested for Goofuth. And that's actually that's the only attitude he would accept in somebody that he'd make his advisor. And I think that's a position he has in mind for Old Man Bindo. His advisor, just because he doesn't care to be an advisor. And he's going to take Bastila with him, not for Bastila's sake, but because he's interested if possibly she might have something to say about Bindo, or him about her, although that's, I think, unlikely. But also because if there's somebody who can take down Bastila a notch or two, it's probably Old Man Bindo.